Welcome! In this video, we're going to show a way that you can mark results so you can tell which ones you've already looked at. Let's say that you're trying to find John Skinner in the 1940 census. We can click on Search and click Census Records, and we're looking for John Skinner. Now, the John Skinner that we're looking for lived his entire life in the state of Georgia. So let's go ahead and narrow our search just to Georgia. And we'll select the 1940 census and click Search. Now, let's say that we know that John was probably born in the early 1900s, but we don't really have a good idea when. And we don't really know what county John would have been living in 1940. As we go through the results, and we see that we have 677 of them, as we scroll through the results, it would be great to have a way that we can tell easily which ones we've already looked at and which ones we've eliminated as possibilities. We can do that if we click on a record, say this first John Skinner who is living in Berrien County. And as I look at this information, and I see that none of the names of the other people in the household are people that I'm familiar with. None of these names sound familiar. I'm pretty sure that this John Skinner is not mine. There's an option called Found a Match. And when I click on this, I can say whether I found it, maybe, or no, I really don't think this is it. And that's the case with this record. I don't think that this is the John Skinner that I'm interested in. So I can click Not It. And I can easily go back to my search results. When I go back to my search results, I see this red circle with the line in it, showing that I've labeled this record as not it. I don't think that this is the record that I'm looking for. As I scroll through, I see another John Skinner who was born in the early 1900s. I click on his record, and it looks like he has a wife named Mary and perhaps a daughter named Mary. That sounds familiar, but I'm still not sure that this is him. I can go back up here to Found a Match and click Maybe. And when I go back to those results, I can easily see which ones I've labeled as not it, which ones I've labeled as maybe. And if I do find one that I really think is it, obviously I can mark that as found it, and it will show on the results list. What's wonderful about marking the records as not it and as maybe is that these notations will stay with the records. So if I ever do this search again, if I do another search for John Skinner living in Georgia in the census, these records will still show the ones that I've marked as not it and the ones that might be it. Now, for the records that you have marked as either maybe or this is it, those records get saved to your Saved Records folder. And you can access that in the upper right-hand part of the screen where you see the little file folder. And when you click on that, you will see all of the records that you've either saved by saying, yes, this is it, or maybe it might be it. And here we see the record that I just saved a moment ago for John Skinner in the 1940 census in Bibb County, Georgia. Marking your records as maybe or not it are especially good when you're not really confident about all of the information that you have, and you might be running this search periodically as you're gaining more information about that person. Marking those records as not it or maybe is a great way to keep track of what you've already looked at. Give it a try today.